The icy winds of Jutland howled a mournful dirge, carrying whispers of a kingdom poisoned by ambition and deceit. Prince Amled, a young man with eyes that held the steely glint of the North Sea, walked a tightrope woven from madness and vengeance. His story, etched in the pages of Saxo Grammaticus Gesta Danorum, is a chilling tapestry of betrayal, cunning, and a son's unwavering quest for justice. His tale begins bathed in the golden hues of a glorious past. Amled's father, Orvandel, a chieftain of unmatched valor, basked in the favor of King Rorke. The king, recognizing Orvandel's prowess, bestowed upon him the hand of his daughter, Geruth, their union. A beacon of hope in a land oft ravaged by war, flourished with the birth of Amled. Yet within the royal halls lurked a viper, Fenge, Orvandel's own brother, his heart festering with envy. One fateful night, the winds of treachery swept through the castle. Fenge, his soul consumed by darkness, struck down Orvandel in a crimson act of betrayal. With honeyed words and a serpent's smile, he spun a web of lies before Geruth, claiming to have rescued her from a tyrannical husband. Geruth, blinded by grief and Fenge's manipulative charm, became his unwilling bride. Amled, a mere boy, witnessed this chilling spectacle, the seeds of vengeance planted deep within his heart. He knew his life hung by a thread, a plaything in Fenge's murderous game. So, Amled donned a mask of madness, his once bright eyes clouded with a feigned insanity. His laughter, once joyous, morphed into a chilling cackle that sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. His words became a jumble of nonsensical pronouncements, a shield to deflect suspicion. Fenge, ever watchful, couldn't shake off the gnawing doubt that Amled's madness was a cunning facade. To test the waters, he dispatched a spy, a weasel of a man, to observe Amled's interactions with Geruth. Left alone with his mother, Amled, with a cunning that belied his feigned madness, saw through the spy's deception. In a scene of chilling drama, he exposed the spy and unleashed a torrent of rage upon Geruth, his voice laced with a desperate plea for her to resist Fenge's manipulations. Geruth, shaken by the raw emotions laid bare before her, finally saw the truth behind Fenge's facade. She vowed, with tears in her eyes, to defy him, a flicker of rebellion igniting within her. Fenge, though unsettled by Amled's outburst, couldn't bring himself to eliminate the son after slaying the father. Yet, Amled remained a thorn in his side, a constant reminder of his treachery. So Fenge devised a plan to remove Amled from the chessboard. With a forged letter sealed with the royal signet, Amled was sent on a supposed diplomatic mission to England, accompanied by 2 guards, their loyalty bought with promises of riches. The letter, unknown to Amled, held a chilling message, a death warrant disguised as a plea for alliance. But Amled, his mind ever sharp, was no pawn in Fenge's game. On the perilous journey to England, he intercepted the letter, his heart turning to ice as he read the contents. Yet, despair was not in Amled's vocabulary. With a cunning that would make the gods themselves smile, he replaced the letter with one of his own crafting. This new message, penned with a hand as steady as his resolve, proposed a marriage alliance between Amled and the English king's daughter. With this masterstroke, Amled not only secured his own safety but also won the favor of the English king. His sharp wit and charm, hidden beneath the mask of madness, captivated the king's daughter, and soon a grand wedding was planned. Amled, now a prince by marriage, bided his time, the fire of vengeance burning ever brighter within him. One moonlit night, with the blessing of the English king, Amled set sail for Jutland, no longer the boy who wore the mask of madness, but a man forged in the fires of betrayal, his heart a steely vessel of unwavering resolve. He returned a storm, a tempest of retribution ready to sweep away the man who had stolen his father's life and his mother's happiness. The night of reckoning arrived, cloaked in the shadows. Amled, with a band of loyal followers, infiltrated Fenge's grand hall. In a scene of dramatic chaos, Amled set the hall ablaze, the flames licking at the sky like ravenous tongues hungry for vengeance. Fenge's men, roused from their drunken stupor, stumbled and shrieked in the inferno, their screams a macabre symphony echoing through the night. Amled, a whirlwind of fury, cut a bloody swathe through the panicked throng, his movements precise and deadly. Geruth, awakened by the commotion, watched in horror as the flames engulfed the hall. Fear battled with a newfound courage within her. Seizing the opportunity presented by the chaos, she grabbed a hidden dagger, a relic from a happier time. She would not be a victim again. Fenge, alerted to the inferno and the screams of his men, emerged from his chambers, his face contorted in a mask of rage and terror. There, amidst the flickering flames and the rain of burning embers, he saw Amled, his eyes blazing with an unholy fire. "You," Fenge roared, his voice hoarse with a mixture of fear and fury. "You have brought chaos to my halls." Amled, his voice cold and laced with steel, replied, "This chaos is but a taste of the torment you inflicted upon my family." A brutal duel ensued, a dance of death illuminated by the dying embers of the burning hall. Fenge, fueled by desperation, fought with the ferocity of a cornered beast. Amled, however, moved with a deadly grace, his every strike fueled by years of suppressed rage. The clash of steel echoed through the night, a song of vengeance. Jutland, hidden in the shadows, watched the fight unfold, her heart pounding a frantic rhythm against her ribs. She knew this was her chance to strike a blow for her lost love and her tortured son. As Fenge lunged at Amled, momentarily off guard, Jutland emerged from the darkness, the glint of the dagger catching the flickering light. With a cry that mingled fury and grief, she plunged the dagger into Fenge's back. A surprised grunt escaped Fenge's lips as he stumbled forward, his eyes widening in disbelief. Amled, seizing the opportunity, delivered the final blow, his blade finding its mark in Fenge's throat. Fenge crumpled to the ground, a lifeless husk amidst the inferno. The flames, as if mirroring the release of Amled's vengeance, began to die down, leaving behind a smouldering ruin and the stench of death. Amled, his body racked with exhaustion and his breath ragged, looked down at his fallen uncle. The fire in his eyes had dimmed, replaced by a profound emptiness. He had achieved his vengeance, but at a terrible cost. Jutland, tears streaming down her face, approached Amled and placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. In that moment, amidst the ashes of their past, a flicker of hope rekindled. Together, they would rebuild their lives, forever marked by the scars of betrayal, but forever bound by their shared love and the unwavering pursuit of justice. The winds of Jutland, once heavy with whispers of treachery, now carried a faint melody of resilience, a testament to Amled's cunning and unwavering spirit,